Hey guys, it's Savannah with Ecofine Properties, and today I wanted to talk about the best time to list and sell your home in Loxahatchee. Timing can be everything. At the end of the day, if your strategy isn't on key, timing isn't going to matter. However, if you're wanting to spend the least amount of time on the market and get the most amount of money for your house, these are the months that you're going to want to prepare to list at. So in order to get this information, I pulled sale data going back prior to the pandemic to get a sense of what our normalized market looked like, as well as obviously the pandemic market, because that really shifted how real estate sold, what it sold for, etc. going forward. So with that said, here in Loxahatchee, springtime remains to be the best time to sell a home in Loxahatchee. That's really March through May. And again, you will see another pickup in inventory sales around the fall. So right around this time frame, October and November, we see another surge in contracts and sales, which I can agree we have seen the same consistent foot traffic even in a slower market this year. These time frames are when the buyers are most active. Once a property goes under contract, it typically takes 30 to 60 days to actually close. So if you're going under contract sometime in March through May, you may be actually closing on the property anywhere from April to June, and then vice versa. So if you're selling in the fall and you go under contract in October or November, then you can expect to close somewhere in the December to January timeframe. Now, the slowest months to keep in mind are going to be July and August, and this is pretty much standard for most of Florida. School's going back, so if you're trying to get in before school starts and get your kids registered for school, July and August are really too late. It's also our hottest months, the height of hurricane season, so snowbirds aren't really coming down here, and honestly, it's just terrible to be outside. So I think most people just put on hold house hunting, obviously, until fall. So you really want to make sure that you hit that spring market, because you could be waiting for a while if you list in that July timeframe to really see buyer activity get active and pick back up again. So all in all, key takeaways for my Loxahatchee sellers: if you're looking to maximize your dollar and spend the least amount of time on the market, there are really 2 times of year that are going to be optimal for listing, and that's going to be spring time frame or closer to the end of the year around fall, when the buyers are trying to secure something prior to holidays. The slowest time period, the time period to ultimately avoid, is that end of summer time frame, height of hurricane season. Kids are in school, so you've missed that time frame for families looking to get in prior to the school year starting, and it's way too hot for snowbirds to be down here. So that's really going to be your dead zone. So you want to try to list ultimately at that early spring or towards the end of the year, near that fall holiday time frame. But at the end of the day, guys, as I said prior, if your marketing strategy isn't on point and you're not priced appropriately, it doesn't matter how you time your listing. You're not going to get top dollar, and you're still going to sit on the market for a while. So marketing strategy and pricing are key. Timing is the third piece to really ensure that you move your home quickly and get top dollar. If you're thinking about selling your home in Loxahatchee, give me a call, 786-251-4177. I would love to meet with you and talk about our strategies to sell your home.